It's a plane! It's Super Senna! Yay!
I
Yay!
didn't know Superman had a cousin. Wait, didn't this planet explode?
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Supposedly she comes
Yes,
in
we
late. I
can.
saw like the first episode.
Alright.
Girl. Hey everybody! Welcome to a special edition of Mommy and Otaku Kids.
Somebody's wearing a maid outfit, somebody's wearing a emo costume, and another one's Superman but female somehow.
Supergirl!
Supergirl! Come
how does he
on!
have a
Power Girl!
cousin?
Well, no.
How does he have a cousin? His whole planet blew up. Everybody he knows and loves dead.
Wasn't Kyra... Wasn't she on a different planet, though?
That makes no sense.
I think
Krypton... Okay, Krypton... Okay, see, the thing is that Krypton was an empire.
So you're telling me his race was nothing.
Well, it could very well be that she was on a different planet.
Oh, yeah, I don't think they say on that.
Supergirl to chime in here and let us know the deal. Or read the comic.
Yeah, well, yeah, because Power Girl I know is from one of the multiverse, and she was introduced during the Infinite Crisis. But, anyways.
The what? The what? The what? I know nothing of any of this.
I'm not a big DC, but at least I follow some of the plot.
Oh, and somebody joined as a rabbit, I think.
My son is a Totoro.
Oh!
What?
Toto!
Oh, he's so cute.
He's my neighbor.
Hey.
Is that Japanese for Bugs Bunny?
It's one of Miyazaki's cartoons.
Mm-hmm.
Senna loves Ponyo. It's her favorite.
Yeah, he's so happy.
I'm gonna pretend to know that. Okay, anyway, so we're live, by the way. People have been watching us live. Do you have any viewers, you think? Because I can't tell. Only you can tell.
How can I tell?
It'll say viewers.
Oh, I have one viewer. Yay! Hi.
There you go. I sent the thing to the Facebook.
I know a lot of people are probably in the NJIT con or getting ready for it.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of in the mood of going now. That I'm all
right, I got the questions you sent, by the way.
All right.
Let's see. All right. Okay, I'll ask them. If my connection cuts out during the thing, don't worry about it. It's connection reasons. All right. So, do you want to introduce everybody since I have no idea what anybody is?
Okay. Well, I'm Hit Girl from the movie Kick-Ass. You see? Oh, I forgot to wear my gloves. But anyway, my daughter who left, she was Supergirl, obviously, and she's almost 2. And Dijiko,
Yeah.
who are you and who is your baby cosplaying?
Okay, I'm doing the Love Life from Japanese anime, and the character name is Kotori. And this outfit is like she's being a maid cafe employee. I just really like this outfit. And my son is a Totoro.
And that anime, I think I'm watching it too. It's when they're in I know there's a few of them similar. They're in a school and they're trying to be school idols, or is that another anime?
It's part of the Idol anime series.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's like a bunch of them, right? I'm watching the one where they're in school and they're all trying to be school idols.
Yeah, but because they want to help their school. That's why they get school idol. And
Okay. So I got the questions.
And Aaron, let's have Aaron go.
Oh yeah.
I'm not cosplaying today.
Okay.
But I do prop making, actually. That's my main thing. I stopped cosplaying about 6 years ago, but I've kept up with props. I tend to do League of Legends and Smite.
Oh, awesome. I know League of Legends is like really big right now.
I'm currently playing Smite right now with my son watching. So.
Okay, don't pull my wig. I'm gonna be bald.
I know how that is, especially when they're little.
Okay, did everybody introduce themselves?
Yeah, I'm not sure when the other girls are coming, but hopefully soon.
Well, they get here when they get here. We gotta start. Our fans want entertainment. Hello, everyone. I'm Silverstream, a Zebracorn. I'm not important to this. I'm just learning from these women right here and their cosplaying kids about anime and all that stuff. So today's podcast is about cosplaying parents and cosplaying kids. If
Okay.
you are a parent with a child, whether you're a dad with a son or daughter, or a mom with a son and daughter,
No.
let us know and we'll add you to the call if you both will be there. Now, we've got some questions from audiences that I will start asking right away, and I will ask them in order from left to right. Oh, oh snap! Is she who I think she is? No, I'm probably wrong.
Okay.
She isn't Pinkie Pie, is she?
There we go, Chi-Chi.
No, she's not.
Hey.
She's like, I don't want to be here right now.
Well, at least he didn't run out like my daughter did, so she's kind of crabby today.
Yeah.
Just one of
Hey,
them.
Jackie, who are you playing, by the way?
Nobody. Because
What?
I'm
Oh.
still hung up.
Oh, goodness. Thankfully, this isn't
It's like
It's okay. We all need to like unwind sometimes because our kids drive us nuts. No judgment there.
Yeah, if they don't drive you crazy though,
Yes.
Well, this
It's
is
a-
Van and Jackie.
All right, so
My babies.
continuing on, every mom in the call, or I think everyone's a mom. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna ask. Okay, so here's the first question, and I'm gonna ask it as I see in order, the person left to right. And the first question is first time cosplaying with your kid, and that first goes to Digi.
I'm the first one. Actually, I never really done anything with my kid yet because he's only 5 months. Today is probably the first one.
Okay, so what do you probably expect to be your first cosplay together with him?
Well, like what I want to do, like that's what I wish to do because I really like the Japanese anime, the Greyman, and I really want him to be my little mini-me that we're gonna dress up the same character. But that's just my wish.
That's
don't think-
cool.
I hope it happens.
I know.
Yeah, like a cool little clone.
Uh-huh.
I like that. Now you, Aaron, what is your first time cosplaying with your kid?
Halloween actually. We did Timo, and then his actual little Halloween costume was a baby Sobek. So he was a little crocodile.
Yeah.
Oh,
But he was about 6 months, so it was kind of hard to make like the Timo hat and stuff in his size, and he only wore Timo once, and now he grew out of it, so I have to make him a new hat and bib. So
Children, they grow up so fast until
I
they.
know.
especially in like the first 2 years, so baby cosplay is a little difficult.
They are. Like my little one keeps grabbing everything right now.
Okay, now we're moving on to Jackie. Jackie, you still
Okay.
with us? You're sobering up? You good?
Yeah.
There you go. Just get some orange juice. Now, what is your first time cosplaying with your kid?
Actually, I have not yet. Castle Point will be the first convention for my daughter, and we're gonna try to get her into her Anna cosplay. So that's gonna be like super exciting. I hope she likes it.
You a Frozen fan?
Yes, I have the Disney short Frozen Fever like on right now, so she's like
calm.
calm.
Right.
Yeah.
By the way, one question. I know you happen to notice my OC is a Zebracorn. You wouldn't happen by any chance to be a Pegasus, would you?
Me?
Yes. Yes.
Not well.
I mean, you have the hair. Oh goodness, it was too close. Sorry about that, everyone. I just had to know.
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Oh, I
Well,
got a
hopefully that
thing.
works out for you too, the Anna cosplay and everything. Now we're moving
I
on
hope
to
so.
Miss Perez herself, who's once again Hit Girl. Hit Girl hits things. Uh, this is family oriented. Okay, so yeah, so Perez,
Alright,
not
so
Hilton. When was your first time cosplaying with your daughter?
it was actually at Castle Point last year. She was 1 year old, and she was actually Supergirl as well. And I was just a maid that I made up, like some bunny maid. So she loved it. She was actually, very calm. We saw like an idol live, which she loved, and she was dancing too. It was actually a lot easier to take her to that con when she was 1 than when she was 18 months. When we took her to the East Coast Comic Con
Right.
in New Jersey, she was like throwing fits on the floor. People had to bribe her for photo shoots with cash and money. So yeah, we'll see
I don't trust that.
this time how she'll be at her next con.
Okay, well, thank you for all those answers. We started warming up now to get to the next question, which I don't know what that says because they worded it wrong, so I'm going to the third question. All right.
Let me read it.
All right, if you can. Like, it's...
How long does it take you? Hold on a second. All right, go to the next question.
Yes. So, all right, your name or tell a good and bad experience of having kids at the con.
Okay, DG.
Starting with Digi, of course, again.
Yeah, well, that's what I want to know because in June I'm gonna take my son to Wizard World, so I want to know how difficult it is, and he's gonna be 9 months.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that'll be his first convention. So.
Well, actually, have you ever had a bad experience or a good experience at all with kids at a con?
Well, I don't know if this is count because I had sort of bad experience with this middle school kids.
Mm-hmm.
That counts as kids. He thought I was this age, and he came to me and said, "Lady, you're cute. Can I hug you?" I say, "Nope." I keep walking. He's following me. Asked me twice. I say no. And the third time, he just run to me, hug me, and run away.
You probably thought you were his mom. Oh, snap, she's here. All right, but yeah. Well, I'm glad you had that experience. I don't know, good or bad. It just sounds like a kid that was sort of over-affectionate. Yeah, he'll lose it in a few years and decide, I should stop giving out hugs to random people. All right, now you, Aaron. Good and bad, good or bad experience with a kid at a con?
I've noticed with Cameron, because we tend to do like smaller events. We go to like comic book store events. It's kind of a mixed bag of good and bad. Tips is, especially with a little one, bring lots of snacks. Make sure you get plenty of bottles or solid foods. I make little baby shakes for my son, which are easy to make. But when they're at that age, you can put them in the stroller. I have a lot of people that come up and interact with my son, especially younger kids. Every Sunday we go and do a Pathfinder event, and there's kids that go and play video games, and they'll come and interact with them. So just be prepared for like kid-on-kid interaction. But if you want to set boundaries, you have to say, please don't touch my son or stuff like that.
Or just bring a lot of sanitary wipes because, for one thing, kids will be kids and eventually they will
get dirty.
Yeah,
I don't know how they get dirty, but dirt will be attracted to them. So yeah, bring lots of diaper wipes and plenty of diapers because you just never know.
All right, now you, Jackie. Moving on to you. All right, you focused now. What about you? Good or bad experience at a con with kids, even if not young?
No, yeah, no, I haven't experienced anything with my own. But I know my husband and I really try that when we see someone who's has a kid, someone who's, younger, they might be, like, throwing a fit or not, like, totally there or really, like, confused. It doesn't matter what costume we're in, we try to go up to them and do the parent thing and, like, cheer them up and, like, make them feel special and more or less give the parents a break. And a lot of times the parents are like, you have kids, okay, you know what you're doing. And it's anytime we see kids or somebody has a cosplay with their child involved, we always try to ask for pictures and then we say hi, and it's a really good experience, and I think that parents appreciate that, and I hope that if my child was throwing a fit or like super confused and other parents came up and started interacting with her, like I would really appreciate it. So, it's like a do unto others kind of thing.
Oh,
Right, I hear you.
that's great advice.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Jackie. Now on to you, Miss Perez. Looking like you got something really bad to say, so I'm not going to even ask the question because you know what it is.
Okay, well, yeah, definitely from, I would say 1 on, it's really crazy. Well, my daughter's almost 2, to bring her to a con, as I told you previously. Definitely bring a stroller with you, because there are going to be some times where they just want to plop on the floor or just lie back and not want to move or do anything. Make sure that they eat prior to that, because they'll be very cranky and they will not want to do anything, which is another experience I've had. Just I have an experience with my daughter too. She's very friendly and loving, which I love, but there's other kids that are not so much. I mean, there have been times like at a con, like she just, hug one kid and call him baby. She calls every kid baby. And the kid was like, don't touch me. So, I try to be understanding at that point, but at the same time it hurts. But you just have to, try to be cool about it and stuff. But yeah, what they said about baby wipes, bring a lot of snacks, Cheerios or, any crackers. Like there's Elmo crackers that she loves, which calms her down when she's having a fit. But yeah, mostly tantrums. Her throwing on the floor is usually what I deal with. Her not wanting to walk anymore, stuff like that at this age. Did James get thrown out? I think so. Sorry, guys. Let me try to invite him back in. 1 second. Technical difficulties. I'll ask another question while he's off to keep it going.
Gucci, come here. I want to see the tomato.
So what do you guys have planned so far today? Are you going to any cons or anything, DG?
I'm going to Wizard World.
Today? It's today?
No, it's actually in June. That will be my first convention.
Ah, okay. Because I know NGIT's today, and I'm trying to convince my husband to go, but he's not about it. We have to look at houses, too. So I'm like, I'm in the mood now that I'm all dressed up. So we'll see. So I'll go on to the next question until he comes in.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. All right, like for your kids, DG, what animes do you guys both like watching together, if anything, at that age? Yeah.
Anything for that age. It was funny because we went to Target and my husband showed him the Minion, and he goes like, "Whoa, oh, oh!" And so we picked it up, and so he watched it. When he watched the dinosaur chasing the Minion, they fall, and he started going, "Ah!" I don't know. I guess he likes it.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully I didn't miss anything while I was gone.
My daughter's into Minions too. We're just talking about animes that we both enjoy. So DG says Minions, her and her son enjoy. So next,
Wait, Minions is an anime?
well, it's a cartoon. I'll let it slide. He's a baby.
Alright.
So I guess next will be Aaron.
There you go. Good memory. Good memory.
Aaron, are you still there?
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I accidentally turned my mic off. Oops. again, pretty much any Studio Ghibli film. Um, a big one in our house, though, even though it's not anime, is Big Hero 6.
Oh, okay.
He really likes that. He gets like super excited, and we've been watching like oh gosh, what was it? I know I'm like probably gonna sound like a horrible parent, but a lot of Madhouse animation, the Marvel animes.
No, I don't judge. That's fine.
But it's kind of weird. He's so little and he's watching the Marvel animations.
Okay.
How old is he again?
He is going to be a year this month, actually, in a couple of weeks.
Oh,
so.
wow. Okay. That's funny that he has an interest in that already, so young.
Well, I know
Well, his
what
very
that
first
is.
movie was Big Hero 6, so.
he's been played for a while in front of the baby, so he's good.
No? Alright, fine, stay over there. You grouch. Oh, I'm sorry, we're still in a broadcast. Alright, sorry, moving on. Jackie, favorite anime with your...
Yeah, well, obviously Frozen. Chiana also likes Big Hero 6. As far as like animes, we haven't really shown her too much. I wanted to show her all the Studio Ghibli films, but since my mom loves them as well, actually, Spirited Away and Howl's Moving Castle are two of my mom's favorite movies. We're waiting to all watch it together to see her reaction, so we have to wait for that. And Jessie hates My Little Pony. I love it. And
How?
I want to show it to her, but I have to do it like when he's not around, because every time we go to the comic book store, she always picks up the Applejack. It's like a coin holder, piggy bank, and she always tries to like walk with it. And Jessie was like tries to take it away from her, and I'm like, no, play with that. So we're working on introducing her to cartoons and stuff, but right now we're on Frozen, and I'm just gonna go with that. I'm gonna be really happy that she's into Frozen because the toys and books are endless, so I'm good.
Jackie, you and I are going to talk after this. We got a lot to discuss.
Oh, crap.
Yep. Anyway, moving on to Perez.
Yo. Okay,
Did
well,
you just say yo?
I did.
Wow, nothing.
So basically, my daughter's obsessed with Ponyo. My husband got me the Miyazaki collector's thing, and I've shown her that and Kiki's delivery service, and she had no interest in Kiki whatsoever. But she asked for Ponyo to be on screen at least once a day. I bought her a huge picture book, which I read her every night, and it's like, I don't know, it has like 100 pages, so it takes like 2 weeks to go through it. So yeah, definitely Ponyo she's a big fan of, which is great because I love the show and cartoon, and I can watch it over and over too. So.
You know, I actually saw Ponyo in class when we were, what was it? I think 10th grade. No lie, my teacher said, if you can get through a whole class watching this, tomorrow I'll bring you all cake. Like, it was a joke because all of us were like, we would never watch a kid's show, and we were all hilariously making our own commentary for it. Oh, man, but yeah.
You enjoy it? You guys think?
No, I mean, anyway, moving on. 'Cause you don't want to know what we were saying. Okay,
Yeah,
so how many
young kids watching this maybe, so keep it keep it
how many of you in here are gamers?
I am.
casual right now.
Okay, what
I'm a
about
professional.
you? Oh, I'm sorry, professional. And Digiko, are you? a
Well, I'm
gamer?
into RPG sort of. Like I play Ragnarok online, been really into it, and then like the zombie game, which is Dead Island.
Oh, you played Dead Island. Nice.
Yay!
Nice. I got a fellow Dead Island fan. Like, I'm not one for all those computer games, like where they're RPG and stuff. Like, I like playing Left 4 Dead 2, Saints Row the Third, more first-person shooter games and stuff like that.
Awesome.
So all right. So this isn't about me. This is about parents and their kids. So starting out with you, Digiko. So what is your favorite game? I'll change it. What is your favorite game to play with your kid?
Oh, the favorite game. Was the kids probably had to play with a Ragnarok online because that one is cute.
Okay.
I can play Dead Island. That island is too violent.
Oh, come on. It's just a little blood here and there.
Oh, my husband played 4 hours, him.
Okay, and explain Ragnarok a bit, because I have no idea what Ragnarok is.
Ragnarok is actually coming from Korea. It was a RPG game that you design your own character. You can become a knight, or you can become a thief. Priest.
I'm doing
different types of careers you can choose. And then you go into in this world. You can play with your friend. You have to kill monsters to get your experience, to level up. It's kind of like all the other RPG, but it's just like the style is really cute.
Oh.
Yeah, styles are always different for us. Thank you.
Oh,
Okay.
it's an echo.
Somebody has their speaker on. Oh, it's Jackie.
It's cute.
Yeah, sorry, I'm.
She's a little
Sorry,
Somebody's obsessed with pandas.
It was a gift from one of my clients.
Somebody's obsessed with pandas.
Yeah, no, Tiana asked for milk, and she had it half full, so I was like, no, finish that and you get more, and she...
Sorry,
Threw it at
everybody.
me.
Milk break for the kid. All right.
I know! No rest for the wicked! No, what were we, like, was the question more like games you play with your kids, or, like...
Well, I'm changing the
stuff
question because it wasn't asked completely to the point where it should have been included. So, what's your favorite game to play with your kid?
Well, we've recently discovered that Chiana loves to sing, so we've been playing a lot of Rock Band. My husband plays Smite, and she has been sitting with him playing Smite since she was about 6 months old. It is violent. It's the third, whatever, MMR, whatever, MOBA. Yeah, thank you. So, we play that. It's violent, but it's Greek gods and stuff, and we limit her time on there when she's playing with Jessie, but we haven't really played any games with her other than Rock Band, so
Right.
yeah,
Okay.
she loves to sing, thing, and throw things at me.
Well, we know she likes throwing things and she likes Rock Band and Smite. Oh, thank you, Jackie. Now on to Aaron, who I accidentally, forgive me, Aaron, I accidentally skipped
cool.
over.
No, that's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
I play specific gods on Smite with my son, which tends to be the healing support. So Aphrodite, Chang'e, and Hel. And he gets really excited when I play those gods. He shows no interest in any of the others. I play League with him every once in a while, and I only play Sona with him because he gets super excited. And he attempts to play Minecraft. I just put Minecraft on, pop it in creative mode, he takes the controller and just presses A. So
There you go. He's got the rhythm.
he's learning. But my fiance, he plays Fallout. When he's in here, and Cameron watches it, but like sometimes he just kind of babbles to the character when we're having dialogue and stuff like that. So it's kind of funny to see him interact that way.
Okay, nice to hear. I'm a big Fallout fan and Minecraft fan. So those two have my vote. Now, of course, we move on to you know who. Come on. You know your name. It's on the Facebook.
Okay, so yeah, I'm trying to get more people to view us, man. I guess people are at the con, but anyway. Let me see. There's a lot of games that we played together. Since she was like maybe 6 months or a little younger, we would do Zumba World Fitness together because she loves dancing and music, and we still do that, as well as Just Dance. We play occasionally Yoshi's Woolly World together. She loves him and loves Yoshi. We have like a million of animals with him. And she's been button mashing, kicking me and her dad's butt in like Street Fighter, Virtual Fighter, Killer Instinct, and everything since she was a little baby. So
she's gonna be a pro.
Yeah, she's gonna be a little gaming otaku kid when she grows up.
All right. Well, oh come on, you never know. Like you give your child a controller, baby, it's like, hey, what's this? And just starts going at it, going crazy, kicking, fighting people.
Yeah.
You know,
It's crazy.
Button masher already, so that's my technique, so it works for her.
you know what's crazy? All right, I'm gonna say this. I didn't say this publicly yet, and my sister and brother know. It's sort of funny, but yeah, no, yeah, I haven't played Just Dance 2.
I'm not sure if I played the two, but I played Just Dance, like different variations.
All right, well, Just Dance 2, I love that game too, but surprisingly, I got the high score on one song. Okay.
Was it a really girly song or something?
It's a song I don't want to have a high score on, but I'm really good apparently at it. And I beat all my other friends at the song when we tried it. It's Raining Men.
Oh, nice. Okay.
That's not nice.
Be ashamed of.
Oh gosh. Moving on. I'm not talking about this anymore. Okay, next question. Do you make cosplay for you and your kids, or do you buy them? This should be good considering the people we have in here today. All right, Digi, you in the maid's outfit.
Okay, yeah, well, most of the time, like before I had my kids, I used to make my own costumes. But apparently, become a parent, I have no time to make. This one, I bought it, to be honest.
Well, I like it.
Take a lot of time.
It looks gorgeous. And the makeup, that takes time too. So.
Oh yeah, because like, especially I'm putting all the makeup and my son's like grabbing everything. I have to put everything away.
What's this? What's that? Are these edible?
No, he wants to touch that,
They're exploring.
Especially
Okay.
they like to eat my face.
No? Oh, that's really
Well, thank you very much, Digi.
Sorry?
Thank you for that incitement. Remember, people, some people have to be a parent 24/7. Some share the time, others have babies. It's varying times. Jobs and things get in the way. So buying a costume is definitely advised when that happens. Okay, now moving on to Aaron Vaudeville Von
For me, it's actually difficult because I'm used to building like heavy armors, big showpieces. So I have to scale everything down. But for my son's costumes, they're fairly easy, and I like making his costumes because I can't find them in his size. So there's that.
Huh. So wait, you make metal armor, correct?
I do a lot of chainmail work, so specialty armors like the Rift high tier armors for clerics and warriors, and Space Marine armors from Warhammer and Thor. I'm actually going to be building his weapon, so it's going to be fun.
Only thing I understood in that sentence was Thor. Thank you. Yeah.
Check
I may
out
have to make a. Yeah.
Check out Smite and check out the Blood Eagle skin for Thor. It's very reminiscent to Space Marines and Spartan armor from Halo. So.
Nice.
I never played Halo.
Oh, James.
He's still my heart.
I told you I'm learning. I'm learning. I'm trying to learn to be a nerd. Forgive me.
You're
All right.
funny. That's pretty nerdy to me.
Well, thank you. At least I got some recognition. By the way, I will put in a request. Do you make chokers? Not actual chokers. Like, you know what I mean. Like, instead of a ribbon, like a collar kind of thing?
I like working with heavy leathers. I prefer working with heavy materials, but it does take time, because what used to take me like 2 days to make now takes me about a week and a half. So.
All right. I'll put in a request. I'll be one of your new clients if it works out well.
That's great. She's getting work already. You should share your link so people know where to go.
Yeah.
The funny thing is that I tend to do fabrication for fellow parents as well. So there's 4 people that I kept as clients because I used to do it full time. And when I became a parent, I had to readjust everything to the fact that I have a son now. And a lot of my clients didn't understand that. So I was like, you know what, it's okay. I was planning on retiring anyways.
Yeah, once they have kids, then they'll surely understand that, and they'll feel horrible. Trust me.
Retired at 30. Well, moving on to Jackie, and yes, I saw you fixing your hair. It's fine.
Well, because I haven't really, we haven't really done much with conventions. We bought her Anna dress, so it seems like we'll be buying them, but I have to utilize my mom, as she was my costume maker when I was younger, and I would love to use her creativity and have her start making costumes and at some point teach me how to sew. I made one costume by myself with her guidance, and then I moved, so I haven't really had much practice, but if I can find the time and space and not break a sewing machine.
Oh, that's why you got other people in here. You got Perez, and you've definitely got Aaron. You could learn from them. Am I right?
Together.
Yeah, you meet up with these two, and you have like a sewing circle or whatnot, or
Don't sew.
Yes.
You'll find that out soon.
Hot glue gun is going to be your friend. I find that sometimes faster and easier than sewing.
That's true.
Yeah.
But then again, I'm so used to doing crunch times because all of my conventions happen in the spring, and they're like literally 2 to 3 weeks from each other. So I'm like,
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy con season soon. Well, it started.
Definitely. Actually, coming up, I'm gonna be a handler for VIPs at a con.
Which con? Is it
First
phone
one-
related?
Yes. Not all of them, though. Not all of them. The first one is going to happen in Kansas City, and I'm going to be a handler for this woman who does comic art. So it's like.
Are you going to Planet Comic Con in Kansas City?
No idea what that is, but probably.
Yeah, that's
And
the comic book convention. My sister graduates, so I'm going to be in Kansas City for
She
that.
graduated from a comic convention.
No, she graduates high school, and that's my senior gift to her, is going to Planet Comic Con.
Oh, I'm like, how do you graduate from comic convention? Like, is your teacher there? Okay, well, thanks for clearing that up for me. You know, I try very hard. Thank you for
I've trained my
everything.
sisters very well. My two youngest sisters very well in the way of being otaku. So it's our very first convention. So this is going to be exciting.
Right. Well, before this train derails anymore, let's get back onto track. And with Perez over here, I think you know what the question is, and I know your answer.
Yeah. So yeah, I really don't have time with having a regular job, which I work from home, 8 to 4. I also have the Perez Play thing I do on my free time, doing events and stuff. And, I work from home. I cook 3 meals a day for the family at the same time, so I have no time. I try my best to put things together that I purchase. I put like an H and a G on my big girl thing, but for my daughter, I definitely buy things. But I would love to like learn from Erin with the hot glue or whatever she could teach me, because there are a lot of cute things that I have to commission for her, which would be awesome if I could find some time to actually make for her. Like I got Yui from what do you call it? From Sword Art Online. I got that commission for her. Steve from Steven Universe, like a girl version of that commission for her. So I definitely would love to like actually learn to make that myself for as she grows.
There you go. All 4 of you after this can meet up someday soon. Minus Silverstream. So yeah, definitely. Okay, let me get to the questions. And thank you, Perez. Thank you, everyone. Now moving on. Did I just skip a page? Yes, I did. Does your child like or read manga?
Of course
I said that right?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
good.
think most might be a little young, but we could see. They could be attracted to it.
Why would they be too young for manga? Isn't it just
They
anime?
they can't read it yet if they're like 2.
Oh,
Unless
no.
that they're gonna tear all the manga off.
Surprisingly, I seen a 1.5-year-old read. It was strange.
My son opened books. My son will open books and he'll look at the pictures, but
Yeah.
he won't read.
That's alright, that's the first start. He's like, things are
Yeah.
happening, I'm processing it. That right there is brain activity.
Yeah, my daughter definitely gravitates whenever we're at a library to manga books over everything else, and I have manga at home as well, so I think maybe that is what does it. Like she loves she colors in my K-On book, which isn't great, but whatever. She loves Death Note as well, which is weird. So really creepy things, she's kind of into too, which is fine. She's eccentric.
Death Note. And this is
She loves Dexter. I have a
thing?
book on Dexter, which she loves.
Alright, cool.
Jackie?
You okay over there?
Yeah, right now I've got a coloring book. She actually, Gianna will go to the comic book store, her favorite place to go in the world. She won't really look at the manga. She will find, and I don't know how she does it, she will find the goriest comic book that's there, pull it off the shelf, and go, Mama! Mama! And I'm like, no, you need to put that back right now. And we try to pick up something a little more tame, and she just pushes it away and goes, no, and walks away. So I kind of not sure what happened with that one, but she's into the comic books. She does gravitate toward the gory things, and I have no idea where that came from. So
Jackie. Is there something you want to tell us about the kind of books you're into? I'm just pulling your chain. Whatever. I'm just joking with you. Hopefully she grows out of that.
I've been reading Deadpool to Senna a little bit. So.
No, that's what Jessie's been reading Deadpool, so I think maybe she's finding comics when I'm not looking and like goes through them.
But the thing is, like, I was raised playing Doom, and watching like It and horrible things, and I came out fine, you know.
Just like my friend Stephanie, loves horror, loves gore, ever since she was little. It's weird, but Now we move on to the very hypnotized by her computer, Digi.
Oh yeah.
You alright over there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Did we interrupt your gameplay, or
No, she's
you were
actually
watching a video?
the broadcast, so she's helping us out.
Oh, thank you. And yes, Digi, I heard you were being very helpful. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Gigi actually came up with a lot of the questions today, so she's the
Never
best.
just stay home mom, you know. What you can do online and then your son, your kids, and cooking.
Okay. Have any questions popped up, by the way?
Oh, like questions to ask?
Yes.
I don't know, DG, can you think of anything? Let me see if I can try to think about it.
One that we forget. Where everybody meet your partner.
Yeah, that was one of the questions on there. Your significant other, where you met them.
Start with me that I met my husband on Match.com.
Well, that's a success story. That's cool.
Yeah, and you know the funny thing is like he's into comic, I was into anime. I did cosplay. I sew all the costumes. He makes prop. So, yeah. So that's a perfect match.
Perfectmatch.com.
We should come up with that website.
You should be like a success story on there. Like tell your story to everybody.
Well, you also got to be careful because they actually can just take it and you won't make any money off of it, but they will.
That's true.
And moving on to Aaron, how did you meet your significant other?
Through a mutual friend of ours, actually. I had moved clear across country to where I'm at now, and about 3 months after I moved, we were introduced. He's a writer. I do writing and audio for video games, and that's kind of how we connected. And then the more we got to know each other, it's like, oh my god, we have the same love of anime and manga and comic books. So, there's that.
That's simple but true. I like it. Okay, now moving on to you, Jackie. Your significant other story of meeting. Maybe it was in France or maybe on a boat.
No, actually, well, I moved out to Long Island with a guy. Promised to, you know, take care of me. That obviously didn't work. Went to a local con, and the guy I was with was like, I don't want you to meet my friends just yet. So we waited for the con and was going to introduce me to everybody. And they happened to be doing a Family Guy panel. So I met all of my ex's friends as they're all dressed up as Family Guy characters. And Chris comes walking up to me, and he's like, so you're the girl everybody's talking about. And I was like, oh, you're Jessie. You're the one that's been making sarcastic, annoying comments on my page for the last, like, 3 months. So we hung out both days of that convention. I kind of, like, left my ex and was like this dude. And, and so, oh, there's baby!
A special appearance.
So we started talking, and the ex, obviously as an ex, didn't work out, but the next day at the con, Jesse was, he was John Crichton from Farscape, and he had leather pants that were kind of tight, so I was like, I kind of like this dude, and here we are. So, obviously he did something right with the leather pants.
Guys, wear leather pants. Leather pants.
You should say hi.
Make the girl of your dreams.
Say hi.
Hi. Hey, Chi. You just missed Santa.
Oh, sorry, I'm back. I was reading messages. Leather pants, I heard.
Yeah, it's what all the girls are into right now. Tight
That-
leather pants.
That's, that's the thing, I guess. Okay. So moving on to you, Perez. How did you and your significant other meet? Was it under a bridge in Paris, or was it like?
Yeah, ironically, maybe some of you know, but I met him when I was 14 in high school. He sat right behind me in Intro to Biology.
He's like,
And
hey, I noticed you.
he used to like crack jokes all the time, and I was like really shy. He was like the only guy I could talk to and feel at ease with. Yeah, he was like a singer, like heartthrob in the school. Everybody was like into him. I joined chorus because of him. The end of the school year, I tried to confess to him, and I was like, either me or my busty friend Nicole, which she was like a size D already, likes you, and I'm like, can you guess? And he thought it was her, so I was like, yeah, but she has a boyfriend. So I never told him how I felt. And yeah, we remained friends. Then in college, when I was with someone, I kept hearing rumors that he was into me, and I was like, it's too late. But we would meet up in college. He would drive me there. And then when I became single, we started hanging out as friends again. And then, we started dating. At first it was weird because I'm like, you're BB, my friend. But, and now we've been married 3 years, so. And we have
What she means is that one morning in the car they had a moment.
We had many moments in cars, but I won't get into that. And a lot of other places in the college and whatever. But
Okay,
anyway,
kids are here. Kids are here. Thank you.
special moments. There's nothing. Listen to the radio,
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. That was
Reading
just
manga.
All right. Now, for me, I'm not married yet exactly, but my best moment at a con, because con is mostly where I meet most women. Like, for example, I'll say the person like I'm sort of with now, Starlight. I'm not going to say her actual name. She may hate me right now. She even just messaged me. She's been my assistant for about a year and a half. Totally faithful, and she's amazing. She's pretty much helped me with a lot of projects and videos. Heck, even trying to come see me while I'm sick. And, I appreciate it. She really looks after me. But right now we're in two very, very different places. She's in Tennessee. I'm in New York City. So it's very hard for her to get here. But one bonus is that she does get free flights for right now.
Oh, nice.
Because her mother works for Delta, so she gets to fly over here anytime she wants. But, yeah.
That's convenient. I know long distance is tough, so I wish you the
Yeah,
best.
it is. She doesn't. I guess she doesn't mind if I do hook up with somebody here, just as long as it's not exactly when she visits. That's the problem with the long distance. But I guess she'll find a way over it. Okay, somebody swallowed a chipmunk or something.
My son's trying to talk.
He's got
Aw.
over it.
He must hear all the commotion and wants to pitch in.
Anytime I have the headset on, it's game over.
All right. So any more questions, people? We're still here for your entertainment, and we have 1 minute left. That will have been an hour podcast, so I think we're done, actually. Unless we have any questions from the people in the call.
Yeah, I see that there's some people, but I don't see them in the chat room. Hey, baby! She does hit and runs a lot. There was one last question. Maybe we could do it quick.
We don't have to do it quick. We could just take our time. It's a podcast.
Best baby anime, game, or geek item you ever saw or bought at a con, in a store, or internet?
Baby stuff. Actually, I saw something. It was at the convention in Asia. They had the bib. It's a Sailor Moon bib.
Oh, cute.
It was so cute, yeah. But I never see anything here. Everything was in Asia, like Totoro outfits, like Dragon Ball outfits.
Perez, you staying on this?
Huh?
You're staying on this? She was even talking about the Dragon Ball outfits. Ask her which one. Was it Goku, Android?
Oh, you know the orange one that they were always wearing.
It's
Oh
Goku.
yeah, that's the basic Super Saiyan. You've ever worn a Dragon Ball costume, did you?
No, I don't. I'm not really into Dragon Ball because I turn on the channel, they're going ah.
You hurt me, and you hurt me in my heart. It hurts. One day we'll have to turn her, everyone. One day. What about you, Aaron? What's something you brought at a con that brought you so much joy you never let it go?
My son, before my son was born, we got him a dancing Groot, and he likes it. He really, really likes it. But there's actually 2 items. We also got a fairy tale bag that we used for his diaper bag for the first 6 months.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah.
That's a bag that will go down in history as the best bag.
The best diaper bag ever. I'm going to tell you, they're amazing.
Okay, what about you, Jackie? Something memorable you brought at a con?
I bought it for myself actually, because I haven't really picked out kid stuff at a con, but I got a Gamer Cat purse and wallet, and every time I go to a con, we pick out like a little plushie or a little stuffed animal for Chiana. So she has the little octopus kitties. She has 2 of those. She's got Gamer Cat plushie. She has 2 ducks. Thank you. And one thing that I actually got it for Christmas. It's called the Geek Mom Book of Activities or something like that. And it's specifically for geek moms and rainy day activities and learning stuff and how to incorporate that into like every day.
Oh, nice.
And Gianna's a little bit for it, but it's looking through it, it's the coolest book, and I can't wait to like jump into it with her.
Now that's a mom and daughter moment. Moving on. Moving on, Perez. What did you buy at a con that was amazing that you and your family can cherish until time ceases to exist?
I don't know if they were that great, but you would approve of this. There was the first thing I ever bought her at a con was at Castle Point, and it was a headband of My Little Pony, and it had.
I do approve.
It was like a unicorn pony. I don't know if there's such a thing because I'm not into My Little Pony now. I was into it in the 80s. But it was a unicorn, and it has like different colors on the side. And I don't know if she likes it now, but she hated wearing it. But the thing that she loved, that got her into Yoshi, is we got her a Yoshi amiibo, the pink one. So that's how she started getting into Woolly World, and she would love like putting it on the Nintendo and like having him go back into the game back and forth. So definitely for her, it would be the Yoshi amiibo.
Okay. Well, I have one. I had this Luna plushie, sadly, due to a flood damage. I had to throw it away, but it was my most memorable item at a con. 2 of you, well, one of you should at least know who Princess Luna is. Yes? No? Princess Luna. Yes.
Yeah.
But pretty much, I went to what was it? I think it was BronyCon 2 years ago, and these three friends, they were dressed up as princesses, Cadence, Luna, and Celestia. I went out with the Luna one night, and the next morning she gave me a Luna plushie. And I was like, I love this because it was so good quality. And I'm like, where'd you get this? She's like, my friend makes them, so I get discounts on them. And she gave me it for a great time out. And I cherished that thing for a while, but it still got damaged, and I had to throw it away. It hurt me hard. And that was because I give away all my plushes. Like, I give away all, like, stuff I get, gifts or things I buy at cons. I just give them away. But that I was going to keep, but yeah. But anyway, away from sad memories. Now, this was a very successful thing, I'll tell you all think.
I think so, especially for parents or parents to be. Now they know what to deal with. It's one thing being a mom or a dad, but then being a geeky mom or dad or otaku that cosplays, it makes it, a little more crazy. Oh, I have a question actually, which I just thought because I go through it. Last thing, I promise.
Uh-huh.
How is it like, and I'll start with DigiCo, let's say getting ready for a con, having a baby. Like, what difficulties do you have, or what good moments do you have with your kid, like, getting ready for a con, now
Oh yeah.
that you have a kid?
Yeah, especially like today I was dressing up completely. This takes probably usually take me like an hour, but just because you have a baby, it took me 3 hours to do. You have to
Jeez,
wake up
yeah.
extra early. You have to make sure you feed the baby, and especially your costume has completely closed. If they want to breastfeeding or everything, you have to make sure makeup's ready in 1 hour,
Hmm.
breastfeeding, and then diaper change, everything on schedule
It
before you.
definitely
Yeah,
adds at least an hour or more to, like, your normal procedures.
exactly. And then sometimes you have an accident because he's not really always in your schedule. Sometimes he wants to drink 1 hour or half hour. Like before he wants
She,
to
I don't.
drink part of the video, I was like, no, give it to dad.
Yeah, sometimes it's just easier. You see, she just ran out, and like the dad is taking care of him her now. So, Erin, same question. What difficulties or, what do you encounter now getting ready for a con that you didn't before? It could be, good times with your son as well.
I like putting him, like, it depends if he's running wild and free in the house or not. Um, Sometimes I have to put him in the bouncer while I'm getting, like, my clothes on and stuff, but I make sure that there's music playing in the background, so it'd be J-pop, K-pop. Um, so he just goes crazy. But again, tax on extra time. I have to take in, depending on if I'm doing an out of a closet cosplay, um, an extra 45 minutes to an hour. So
Yeah.
it definitely adds extra time, but in a lot of times we have like little dance parties and stuff. It's worth it.
Yeah, it's hectic, but it makes up for it. They have fun looking at you, getting everything done and all that stuff.
Yeah,
Make-
makeup's a nightmare.
For it.
You gotta touch the face. Gotta touch the face.
Well, yeah, it's itchy paint on their face. I would too.
Yeah, at first, like, I think it freaks them out at first, some of the makeup, but then they get used to it. At least with me, anyway, some of the makeup I do.
Well, it's one of the things I've been doing is like I've been running like little makeup brushes on his face. It wouldn't have like any makeup on it, so he
Yeah.
can get used to the sensation, and he likes it. He giggles. It like causes him to bust out laughing. It's funny.
Alrighty, so that was cute story. So Jackie, same question. Now that you go to cons and everything with your daughter, what trials and tribulations or happy fond memories do you have?
We got really lucky, and the only con that we've really gone away to or really had to deal with was Comic-Con. So basically from Thursday to Sunday, Chiana's at my mother-in-law's, and so we can get ready at the house, and then we go pick up my brother-in-law who lives there. So we see Chi for like 10 minutes, pick up my brother-in-law, and then go to the con. The first year when she was like 6 months, kind of was like, okay, who's touching me, who's holding me, who's giving me kisses. And then this past year, she knew who we were. Her confusion lies in when we did Rick and Carl from The Walking Dead. And The Walking Dead started back up a few weeks ago. She actually came running into the room because we try to keep her out. We don't really want her to watch The Walking Dead, but she comes running in the room, and it's, I forget whatever scene with Rick and Carl, and she goes, Mama, Dada! And we're like, oh my goodness, oh no.
Were you missing an eye when you were Carl, by the way?
I'm gonna do that this year, though. I think I'm gonna do that this year. But we were all bloodied. We thought we'd like freak her out. My mom was pissed. My mom was not happy that we did that and like walked around her, but whatever. But she knew, like she even watch if I see a picture. If there's a picture of Hanji, she goes, Mama, 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 Mama. And she knows that that's who I cosplay, so she thinks that that's me, like, on the TV or on the picture or whatever. So it's kind of cute. It's really kind of makes me feel special, but we got lucky. It doesn't take us that long to get ready. But we do live with, like, the 6 months of her thinking that whoever's on TV is Mommy and Daddy. So that kind of gets a little, we're like, no, that's not actually Mommy, that's not actually Daddy. We're not really hurt, it's okay, don't worry about it.
Yeah, it has to be hard, like, deciphering fact and fiction when you're that young, you know?
Yeah, I think that's what a lot of my parents worry about, is that she's going to not be able to, differentiate that, and that she's going to think that Mommy and Daddy are really in the zombie apocalypse or something. Oh. But, like, really, she's gonna be fine. She's, pretty sure she'll get smart enough to realize that that's not true.
When I was a kid, I thought every plant was gonna eat me because of Little Shop of Horrors. But I don't like them. I was terrified of plants.
Digiko, you okay over there?
Yeah, well, my son is crying, so I had to get it from the dad.
Okay, I see a bib on him. Is he hungry or something? We're about to end, so.
Yeah. I'll end quickly then, I guess. So yeah, for me, it was really difficult at first. I'm starting to try doing my own makeup now, but a lot of times for like the really heavy costumes for cons, like the New York Comic Con where I was like Chi, for instance, I had a friend who does my makeup, and I would always have to have Senna with me, and breastfeed her at the same time, and then she'll want attention as well. But at the upside, she also loves like wearing my wigs, trying on the clothes, like the belt for Asuna. So yeah, it could be crazy because she does want attention. Sometimes I'll give her to dad for a little bit, but she also enjoys seeing me in cosplay. Like, she loves watching me in my Hello Kitty Snuggie out of everything. She gets super excited and starts hugging me and stuff. I think she thinks I'm Hello Kitty for a sec. But she always recognizes me, even if she's afraid of me at first. But then she warms up to me and, like, she's fine. So it's definitely hard. It adds way more time to things, like, because you want to also pay attention to them and have fun with them at the same time and have them not feel neglected while you get dressed. But it's difficult because like today she was, like, running, like, to the bathroom, playing with the tub with the water, and like, I lost her for a sec, and, she's, like, really hyper now. So yeah, it's hard to balance that with her sometimes, but it's fine. I'm still learning.
Well, I have a simple answer for this. I'm never having children.
Look, she does not like that response. Okay, you made him angry.
I'm great with kids. I'm just never having children.
That's what they all say. You'll see. It could just happen. That's what happened to me. She was a surprise.
Oh gosh! Don't tell me that. Don't.
It's a lot of work, but it's so much fun, and I've never been happier. I can't imagine her not in my life. So, and I'm sure she'll do that. And she's gonna be a little otaku baby.
What is an otaku, by the way? I've been saying it this whole time.
It's basically someone who's heavy into Japan, anime, all things geek related to Japan, manga, speaks some Japanese words here and there. Then there's weeaboo, which confuses the heck out of me.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna get my kid into football.
Look.
I want to be a star, him or her.
Whatever he or she wants to do.
That's right, football. All right. Thank you for joining us, everyone, and thank you, moms, all joining with their kids, whether they're walking away or staying in the call, like Digiko here.
Yeah, I know it's hard having a kid spending time to do something like this, so I really appreciate you guys. I know it'll help a lot of people watching.
All right. Next week, watch me jump a canyon.
We'll be on at our normal time, Wednesdays at 11:30, and maybe by then, James will be a father. Who knows?
Oh gosh, don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that.
I'll talk to Starlight and make it happen. Have her
No.
next night.
No way. She doesn't want kids either. So it's perfectly fine.
Alright, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day, count or not. You know, we love you. And see you next Wednesday at 7:30.
Yes. We hear you, Digiko-san. All right, you gotta press stop broadcast.
Bye, babies.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thanks to the watchers and listeners.
Okay.